Okay. Alrighty. Are we live? We live? We on? Is we on? Is we live? What are we doing? Are we good? Good. Start conversation with viewers by chatting. Nice. Okay. Great. Awesome. Cool. Okay. I think we're started. Just gotta hop on here. Just. Freddy Fazbear. Okay. Freddy Fazbear. Ow. Alright. Going live. Spilling some tea. Because I feel like everybody needs to know about this. Oh, shoot. Wait, I didn't make an announcement I'm going live. Hello. I'm live at the moment. Hold on a second. I need to make an announcement. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to everybody on my followers and my followers. Hang on a goddamn minute. Oh, 140. Nice. I got tea to spill for ya, which is amazing. Who texted? I don't care. Alrighty. Live stream. Live streaming. I got tea. Live streaming. If want to join live streaming. I am live. I can't spell. Streaming. I am live streaming. If want to join. If y'all want to join, y'all can. I am live streaming. I also have T to spell. I also have T. To spill. If want to join, please do, because I would prefer. I prefer y'all did. Oh wait, hold on, wait, really quickly. Also, warning, I'm also sick. Warning, I'm sick. I am sick. Apologies. So I am sorry. Warning. I am sick. Warning, I am sick. So I'm sorry. Alrighty. Now, before we begin on this whole entire situation here, I would like for everybody to understand that. Wait, who's on here? Hello, Mischievous Light. Hello there. Welcome to the live stream. Nice to see you. Welcome. I apologize if I not got your live stream. Got your text or something. Right now, I'm just waiting for others to join. Hey, I got a like. That's cool. I got a like. That's awesome. Great. Nice. Awesome. Great. I love that. I love that people are enjoying my content. Oh, I got 2. Oh, that's something. I got 2. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what that does, but hey, you know what? That's great. It's great. Okay. So, before we begin, I'm going to wait on a few more people before I start explaining the tea. Before I start spilling out the tea. 1 people? Okay, is me. I think it is you? I'm not too sure. I can't really tell. This thing doesn't really work as much. Is it just you? Is it just you that is on right now? Is it just you? Because if it is, then oh dang. But don't worry, I think more people are gonna come after in like a little bit while. I apologize. I'm a bit sick at the moment. So if you might hear some coughing and some sneezing and some stuffy noses, I deeply apologize. 3 like. Heck yeah, let's go! Heck yeah! Awesome! Great! Awesome! I love that. I absolutely love that. Okay, great, cool. Now, okay, well, I can just explain this to you, actually, because you're new. You're new. I don't think I've ever seen you before, actually. Are you new? Are you new? Because if so, welcome. I don't know if I remember you. I don't know. But, it's nice to meet you. I'm sorry if I don't remember. My brain's not working pretty well. But today, we're going to be drawing this. We're going to be, ow. Sorry. We're going to be drawing this today, and it's going to be a lot of fun, because it has been a while since I've drawn this, to be honest. 4 people? Oh? There's 4? There's 4 people? How come I don't see them? How come I do not see them? I don't know why. Why did I not see them? I think they need a text in order for me to see them. Either that, or I just don't know. 3 people. Oh, dang. Ah, dang. That's cool, it's cool. Alrighty. 2 people. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! What? Bruh. Oh, you know, it's fine. So, I have tea to spill. For starters, I just want everybody to be very well aware of. This happens in VR. This has happened in VR. And honestly, it is a lot to take in from what I can gather from my information from this. So, y'all seen this, right? Like, y'all seen this by any chance? I'm gonna say this thing right now. This is a friend of mine. This is their channel. Wendigo Studios. If you haven't heard from them before, I believe they have made a new channel of this a while back. So, with this being said, as we speak right now, this had been probably posted 2 days ago. So this has been recent. This was recent. Yeah. So this was recent. And also another thing here, this has also happened in VR. This happened in VR. We are taking care of this situation, and this situation will be dealt with shortly after, which will be over soon, thank God. But since everybody is very confused, because I know for a fact that some of you guys are a little bit confused of what this is and what's going on and what's happening, because the audio was a little bit wonky, so I don't think anybody could clarify my emoji. Nice! Great, cool, emoji, nice! So, let me explain this. Let me just break this down. Let's go back from the beginning. Like, the very beginning, as I currently draw this for everybody. Can I even, activate anything while I'm on here? I don't think I can. I don't think I can, actually. Oh, dang. I don't think I can. Okay. Crud. Okay, just gonna do this. Warning, there might be a ad. I don't, crud. For those of you who are curious about this, like I said before, a lot of things that happen. So I'm gonna go the best way I can remember this. So, right, okay, so if any of you are kind of curious on who this guy is, okay. If you guys can look down where it says, after username, there's that little quotation mark, a little pop-up of a username. So, we have worked with this person for... Hey, Green, how you doing? Hey, Green, you're just in time, about to spill some tea here. even though I'm sick, but I do not care. I do not care. I do not care. I really, really do not care because I need to do a live stream. I really need to do a live stream. It's been so long since I did one. It's been like so long. So I'm actually about to spill some tea here. So, as I do drawings. So, we had this guy, who was, like, what was the guy's name? We called him Peter, for short, right? We called this guy Peter. And, like, we thought, like, in my first opinion, like, when I first hopped onto, like, his team and his server and such, in my mind, I thought to myself, maybe this might not be so bad. Right? And this was, like, months ago. This was, like, months ago when this stuff happened. So, like, so we invested more, or, like, we started doing some projects with him, some videos, and such, but none of them really worked out in the end because of the amounts of drama and such. But, wait, why am I even talking about this? This is, like, months ago. You know, let's talk about the recent one. So, we caught this guy in 4K, if I were to say. This guy is somebody we would like to call, how do I say this? How do I say this about this guy? Not a very good person. Not a very good person. Alright, that's a good word for it. He was not a very good person. He was not a very good person. Keep up with the good work on your artwork. Yay, thank you. Thank you, Green. I love that so much. Also, by the way, I don't know if it was you or somebody, or a different Green. I can't remember. I think there's, like, 2 friends of mine that has the name Green in it. Not too sure. Can't really remember. I might see. So, that's basically how I can put it down and describe how this guy is. Just as, like, he was not a good person. He was not a good person. He may seem like he was, but he was not. He was definitely not. And we found out some very disturbing information about the guy. I can't really say of much of what it was because, 1, YouTube, and 2, I don't want to get, like, in trouble for it. But let's just say things that were just over the line of stuff, if I were to say. No, thank you. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Let's just say, like, it was some things like that. I were to say, it was not good. It was not good. So, I had a few friends of mine who are also the ones who work on with Gears and Milk. If you don't know who those guys are, they are a group of people who work on Contact on VR, which they actually do a pretty well of a job. I actually am helping them out as one. I'm helping them out on their videos, and they're working on one, which they're taking their time on it. And honestly, so far, if y'all want my opinion on it, it looks pretty awesome. It looks pretty good. It looks really, really good. So, when you guys get the chance, go on down and subscribe to Gears and Milk. They really do need it. They're almost up to 1K subscribers, which is bizarre to me. It was bizarre to me. And honestly, I am pretty happy about them. I really am happy about my friends. So, back to the drama of the tea spill. We had some more information about the guy that we did not realize, and it got to the point where, okay, this is starting to get a little bit hectic. So, we tried to talk to the guy and try to see if he will change. Now, the little, like, content of the video I posted, if you guys go down and see what it is for yourself, you would understand of how absolutely crazy this whole entire scenario thing was. It was absolutely nuts. There are 2 parts of the video. There are like 2 videos on it. I'm in the second one. I am in the second one. So, if you guys happen to see me, yeah, I'm there. I was there when this happened. So, my friend, who we call Queen, she and her partner, Bumble, both of those 2, were the ones who wanted to see if they could have a conversation to this guy about, try to see maybe, like, they can try to get him to listen to us and understand of what he was doing was completely wrong and it was messed up and that he needed to start changing if he said he wanted to be a good guy. Sorry. So, obviously, guy didn't listen at all. He did not listen. It had to take them, other people, his friends, myself, and a few of my other friends just to make him listen to us. And it was not working. It was not working at all. And where am I during this time? I'm on Discord on the call with Queen as she's trying to get him to listen to us. So, while this was happening, I could hear, like, the guy's complaint. I could hear, like, the man's complaint, Peter's complaint. And my mind, I'm like, okay, this ain't gonna slide. This not gonna slide. Now, mind you, I was outside during this time, out in the freezing cold, and I think that's how I got sick, to be honest, because I was out there for quite an amount of time, and oh my god, that might explain actually why I'm sick. Yeah, I do not take responsibility. Yeah, I'm not okay. What had happened was that I overheard, like, the amount of back talk from the guy, and apparently, from what my friend Jacob had sent on YouTube, apparently, Peter had said that our friend BK was doxing him, even though it was not true at all. So he had been selling out false accusation lies, and had been telling people things that are not true about others, and kicking and banning my friends, even though they had not done a single thing to any of them. And in my mind, as this whole entire situation is going on, I'm just like, what? That is a bad way to throw yourself down. You are getting like lights, camera, and whole entire scenery on you, dude, and you're just gonna make it up by false accusations. A. Yes. A. A is definitely A. O. Wait, can everybody hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me of what I'm saying right now? I'm just hoping to God. Can everybody hear me? I really hope to God that this thing works. Because if it's not, like, if y'all can't hear me, then I am just talking into a mute mic, then if y'all can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? I really hope to God everybody can hear me. Because if they can't, I'm gonna be really, really sad. I'm gonna be very, very sad if nobody can hear me. So, like I said before, the guy was spreading false accusation lies. And to another thing, which my friend Max, his six friends' username disappeared. Like, vanished, gone. Completely gone. Bye-bye Felicia, basically. And they have absolutely no idea of how this happened. And they're wondering, did Peter did something because he was the last person that they talked to about this. They were the last person. They were the last people. And so, like, that also added up to a whole speculation of another drama. And, like, it was a lot. It was a lot a lot for all of us. And you know what? He still didn't listen. God still didn't listen. I don't think he got the memo of us not actually, like, messing around in this scenario, because, like, we were not messing around. We were not. We were being dead on serious about this. Like, we were being extremely, extremely serious about what we were trying to tell him. And he was just not getting the drift. He was not getting the drift. So I will just say, police are involved. Police officers are involved in this. I will say that. But that's the only thing I'm going to give you from, like, out of, like, the content of me not trying to get myself copyrighted or get myself a warning sign on my channel. Because I'm afraid if I start talking about this... Why did you put a cockroach in the live stream? I'm not even mad, I'm just wondering, why did you put a cockroach in the live stream? Barata. I really wish I understood what that meant. Anywho, so I would say, police are involved. They are involved with this. So they are taking care of the situation as we speak. So, like, as I mentioned before, I'm still on VR. I'm still on, like, the call during this time. And it's starting to get ridiculous from my the other side of the line. From this conversation that they're having with him. Yet, they're not even listening at all. So... At this point, I'm like, okay, this is starting to get absolutely ridiculous. I should probably hop in and just try to, like, fix it all up. You know, just try to hop in, just be like, yo, how about we stop with all the shenanigans stuff here and actually start paying attention for once. So, with that situation being said here, I had to hop on and try to figure out, like, alright, this is our current situation. Let's just calm it down, just... try to see if we get this guy to goddamn listen to us. So I hop on, and a bunch of chaotic stuff goes down. Like, there's a lot of people just around me when I just spawn in. And honestly, in my first opinion... Sorry, me says Cockroach Brazil. No, you're cool. So, in my mind, I... just think in my head, I'm just like, oh my god, this is like a lot. This is too much. This is so much. So much loud commotion. What is going on? What is happening? Why is this happening? Somebody please explain me this. God help. So, like... I'm so sorry if I'm repeating myself here. I'm just trying to, like, remember this. So... loud noises, my head's spinning, what is happening? The queen, my friend Queen, goes up to Peter and she's like, how about if you want to change, apologize to Ace first. Now, I'm being very honest when I say this, his apology sound absolutely, and this is the kindest gesture word I could put in without a swear, an absolute bunch of bull, basically. His apology was absolute bull to me. And I knew for a darn fact that whatever he is trying to apologize for, he doesn't want to admit it because he got caught in the act. He got caught. Basically. And I'm going to say this right now. His attitude during that whole entire situation of us exposing of who he is and us, like, trying to get him to understand of what he was doing was wrong and bad. And this was like VR for kids, like children, little kids go on this app and just hang around with their friends, and for him to go around just like messing them up with this type of situation was completely like flipped over type of sort. So, in my own mind, of me thinking about this, when he said like he was sorry to me, looked him dead on in the eyes and I said, I do not forgive you, dude. I do not forgive you. And he sounded like he was a bit puzzled from it. He sounded like he was a bit puzzled. And I told him, let me clarify this to you again. I don't forgive you. I do not forgive of what you have done to me or to my friends. And the fact that you're trying to brush it off like it was nothing seems very, very messed up. Very extremely messed up. So, obviously, he didn't take that as a good note and started going around having a hissy fit. And during this time, it wasn't just me who he has hurted. It was like a few of my friends. Let's see, we have like 6 or 7 of us that he has hurted, plus other people as well. And what he has done to me, I'll explain this too. So before all this drama thing happened, I helped out in his. I'm so sorry if you hear the AC. I'm so sorry if you hear the AC right now. So what I did was I played as a character for him, Blake. I played as the character Blake, who is supposed to be Peter's sister. Even though that does not make any sense, but hey, you know what? That's how the content was. So I just kind of rolled with it. I was just like, you know what? Just gonna roll with this. What's with all like the emojis? Ice cream skate, ice cream hockey, champagne, milk, beer, drink, champagne, apple, green apple. Okay, great, cool, awesome. Just go right ahead. Just spam emojis. That's great. So I played as the character Blake. Now, he would yell at us. Like, he would yell at us. Not as, like, as a good, friendly way. Like, he would yell at us. Now, I know for a few people that he has yelled at, even though they have done absolutely nothing wrong. And whenever things don't go his way, right, he'll make these type of comments. He'll be like, oh, I'm going to ban the server. I'm gonna quit if nobody listens to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Oh, I'm gonna kick myself off the team. Oh, I'm just going to make these stupid comments that mean nothing and make no sense to any of us. That's the type of things he'll put down. That's the type of things he'll say. And at first, when you hear about it, you're just like, ow. Sorry. Now at first when you go into this server and you're completely new, when you hear about this, you're just like, oh no, don't quit. But if you're there for a good amount of while, and you just hear it over and over and over again, yet nothing happens, you're gonna be like, this guy is just... This guy was just a bunch of the bulls, basically. Like, some of, like, the videos that we did never came out. His thumbnail artists. Like, he used to have a guy who did, like, 2D art. Like, he would draw the art. But then after a while, he just went back to the old other type of arts that didn't really, in my opinion, look the greatest. It did not look great. It really, really did not. A lot of the set that they did, they had repeated and such, and to which it looked pretty dull and old, basically. There was a lot of people in every single video. There was, like, a lot of people, and it was very, very difficult to hear people, like, understand what is going on in the situation. Now, don't get me wrong. For those who did, like, the videos, they did their best. Like, I've seen, like, a few people, like, I've seen a lot of people, or a few, that did absolutely astonishing to their characters. But I could tell that, like, half of those people were children's. Like, half of those people were kids. Those were kids that he was working with. And it was very hard. Hey, hello! Hi! Welcome! I'm just here spilling out tea that we have exposed a very non-great person who is doing very messed up things and saying messed up things to children. So sit back, relax, and I think you should probably hear this out, because if you have a VR headset and you see a username that's in the context of my community post, block them and report them, please, for the love of God. For the love of God. You gotta do it, man. You really gotta do it. This guy was messed up in the head. So, like I said before, I don't. Okay, cool. Great. Awesome. Great. Okay, that's actually even better. So that means you won't get to meet this guy. Thank God. So, like I said before, we call him Peter. So, back up for you, dude. So, we've exposed a very bad person. Basically. Had a few knockout bolts. Don't kill me. Just help me run away from everyone. I need a place to stay where I cover my face. I'm just a freak. Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that? You're not a freak. You're not a freak. You're a good person. It's a song lyrics. Oh, I thought they were actually being serious. Oh God, don't do that. Don't do that to me. Please don't do that to me. Right. Apologies if I sound like I'm a bit at the moment. I'm sick right now. So roundup story, just in case like everybody's like very confused from this. So we caught this person in 4K admitting to what he was doing without him being realized he was recorded. And I'm just explaining to you like behind the scenes of this person who did. Okay, so if any of you guys have seen a channel called Spider Squad, by any chance, right now as we speak, has anybody here seen Spidey Squad? Or seen like a content YouTube called Spider Squad? By any chance right now? Because right now, it does not have any videos. Its content is gone, basically. It is gone. Oh, you have? Great. Cool. So that means you have seen the VR, like the VR videos and seen how this is. Like, you've seen how this looked. Like 2-3 days ago. Okay, cool. Alright, nice. Okay. Miss Evie's like, why are you posting lyrics in my chat? Why are you posting lyrics in my chat? Okay, cool, don't worry, I'll help you. I'll get a therapist for you. You know what? You get a Squishmallow for comfort. Here. This is a Squishmallow that I'm holding right now as we speak. Take it. Take the Squishmallow. Take it. Get comfort by it. Right. Okay, so behind the scenes. I'm going to explain to you behind the scenes because honestly, it doesn't really matter to me anymore because like I don't really care. I don't really care if I get like chased down by this person because honestly, I don't really care. They don't even know where I live. I don't really care. Honestly, I like to see him try. I want them to look at me and hesitate for like 5 seconds. I want them to look at me and hesitate. I may be 5 foot, but I can still kick a butt. I'm not afraid to. I have the power of my 3D printed dragon and a pillow. I like to see him try. I would love to see him try. Right. You need America? Yeah, we all need America. Alright, so, like I said before, there was a lot of people, like, in every single video, and some of which, there were some people who were supposed to be part of the video that was really important to the scene, but the thing about this here, never ever got their chance. They never got their chance. It was always about Peter. And even if some of the videos that were possibly, like, pointed to a different character, he would just, like, pull that aside and just make it about himself. And honestly, the story never made sense. It never made sense. Never once did. It did not make any sense to me. So when I first got in there, and when I first got into, like, the videos, I was like, okay, this is a little bit hectic. And once the videos were done, right? once the videos were done, there was a lot of screaming and drama afterwards. I remember that I got yelled at a couple of times by Peter because I was too obnoxious and loud, even though, if I remember very correctly, I was not obnoxious and loud during that first video. My volume was normal, and, okay, so we were doing a video to where, right, okay, how do I explain this to you? So, in this content video, there were two different, Spider-Mans. One was Peter, and another one was another Spider-Man, right? And supposedly, okay, I'm gonna call them Peter and Spider-Man 2. That's what I'm gonna call them. So, Spider-Man 2 was apparently kidnapped by a vampire, apparently, and Peter and the group had to, like, stop them, and I was part of it. Now, keep in mind here, I had no idea we were doing a video, so I had no idea what the heck to do. So, when I first got into this, it wasn't all that what I seemed to think. It really was not. Camera was diagonally. Apparently, the guy who was Peter was video recording this on his headset. So we never really got like other audio from other people because all of them were muffled and all blabbered from like music, people screaming, muffled, glitches, 24K7. And the amount of stuttering this guy did was unimaginable. It was unbelievable. Spider-Man. Weird plot. Oh god, it gets worse. It gets so much worse. And he kept it like, every single time when he passed me, he would always say, "Shush, Gwen, you're too loud. Stop being like that, Gwen. You're too noisy. You're too radical." Spider-Man. Am I saying Spider-Man? Hold on, wait. Am I saying Spider-Man instead of Spider-Man? Am I saying Spider-Man? I hope to God I'm not saying Spider-Man. Because it's always been like that. Yeah, it has. It has been like that, if I'm being honest. So I pulled aside a friend of mine who brought me in, who actually said, "Hey, would you want to, like, come and hang out with these guys and such?" And I was like, "Sure, great, cool." So I pulled them aside and I say, what is this? What is this? Like, what is this? Like, what is this? This is not what I was thinking of. Because when they said that this was, like, something they do for videos, I'm thinking professionalness, like, professionalize. Like, professional people, professional cameras, professional, right? And in my mind, I just wanted to just, like, help out. And I was like, this could probably get me some good upgrades on a few things. So, when they explained to me, like, that if they apologized, it was not what they thought, like, what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was nothing. It was just the amount of rudeness that came from the guy. However, he did actually let me meet some people that he wanted to me originally meet, which they were all pretty nice, and they all had the same idea. Peter was not really a good leader. Like, he was not. Whenever there was drama, he would always be like, "I'm done. I'm so done. Like, I'm so done. I'm gonna go away. I'm so done." Even though he was the one who was leading the group, like, he could have handled this like an actual adult, instead of just, like, pushing it aside and something like that. And it had irritated me. It had irritated me so bad from that whole entire situation. So, afterwards, there was another video that we did, and oh my god, this was even worse than before. This was so much worse than before, and I'm going to explain to you what I mean by this. This was like a, demon slaughter type of anime, basically. I don't know if I'm saying, like, the name correctly, but basically, it's about this boy whose family was murdered by a demon, and he becomes this demon assassin, murderer person, and his sister is a demon. But, curiously, she doesn't attack her brother. So those two go off on a journey. I'm so sorry. Again, I apologize. I'm sick right now. Like, why are you posting math words on my why are you posting math words on my chat? Please explain me that. Please explain me. Why are you doing this, dude? Why are you doing this? Are you okay? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna ask. I'm just gonna let you do you. Just don't text anything that's wrong or nothing inappropriate, please. Please, for the love of God. I'm trying my best here to keep the content nice. So, like I said before, basically it was that. So we were in this garden, okay? We were in like this little, looked like a school type of garden, warehouse, shenanigans stuff. I had no idea what it was, but it was based off the story. And you know what? That's what it was. I did like how it looked though. It looked pretty cool. Now, we had a few people on, like, we had Ben, Crystal, Red. Who else was on there? I don't remember. I legit do not remember. Ben, Crystal, Red, Peter, myself, who else was on there? I don't remember. JP was also the one who was on there. I think Max was on there. I don't remember. I legit do not remember. I'm being very dead on honest. There were so many people that were on there. There was like so many. Again, a lot of people. So we were just waiting for like 2 people. I think it was Josh and somebody named Rose. Now, Rose is a different story. Rose is a completely different story. Let's just say really short story here. Peter hated Rose. He did not like Rose. Every single time we mentioned about her, he would go like, all like, is she here? Is she here? We're gonna get her! Let's get her! Let's get her! Where is she? Where is she? Oh no, she's here! I'm gonna quit! I'm gonna quit the YouTube! I'm gonna quit the chat! I'm gonna quit everything. Every single time we brought up that woman, I swear to God, he would have a full-on mental breakdown. It was absolutely ridiculous. It was so ridiculous of how absolutely bull this was. So, the thing about this here is that we just needed those two. And I'm going to tell you of how absolutely annoyed I was because 3 hours that we have waited for these 2 people. I'm not even joking. 3 whole entire hours. We were on VR. We were just waiting for those 2 people. One of them joined. We were just waiting on one more person. That was Rose. And it got so absolutely ridiculous. My friend Crystal's headset during that time, her headset was slowly like dying and such, so she had to keep her head still the whole entire 3 hours. 3 whole hours she kept her head still so that way her headset could charge. And oh my God, did I ever felt so bad for her. She started having so bad neck pains. And I am just like, this is not worth it. You need to get off. And I think during that time, Peter was like, no, she has to stay on. It's part of her character. She needs to stay on. And I was just like, this is just stupid. Now, Peter told me that, like, they were canceling the video. I'm just like, what? And so, in my mind, this was, like, 30 minutes later. Not even 3 hours. So I convinced them that we stay a little bit longer. Even though, like, it was 30 minutes later. Biggest mistake of my life, because it was 3 hours. We waited for 3 hours. And so when the other guy came on, I was just about to be like, you know what? We're done with this. We're so done. We're not even doing this video anymore. Because if this person cannot get on, and if Peter cannot realize the fact that we don't need this one person, we're just going to do the video. If he can't handle that, then we're just going to leave. So when the guy heard that we were waiting there for 3 hours, he was completely shocked. He was very shocked at first. And I said, nope, we're not even joking around. 3 whole entire hours we have waited for this one specific person. Now, a lot of the other people were telling Peter, hey, let's just do the video without her. And the stupidest things he would say was like, oh, I can't do that because she'll get mad at me. Like, she'll get mad at me and such. What is she going to do to you? It is VR. What is she going to do to you? And so after a lot of convincing and such, he was like, fine, we'll start it. We're gonna start it, okay? We're starting it. We're starting it. Jeez, we're starting it. And so I was like, thank God, finally. And honestly, I think Ben and Crystal were more relieved because that means the quicker they get this thing done, the quicker that Crystal can get off the VR headset and so that way she can relax her neck. So when we started, there was a lot of people. It was my first time being the character as Blake during this time. And then another friend of ours joined on, and we were halfway into the video, and I was like, shoot. So I pull him aside, and I explained to him, I'm like, listen, short story here, we've been waiting on this video for 3 hours. Peter is being a bit of a butt. And there's this one person named Rose who did not join. Now, originally, the reason why, which I found out more about this information afterwards, she was asleep during this time, so she had no idea about this video at all. Oh, that's also another thing that I want to point out here. Oh, goodbye, Light. Goodbye, Miss Stevie's Light. Goodbye. I hope you have a good day. I really do. I miss him now. I miss him. I miss him. I miss him so much now. So, like I said before, it took them, a good solid few hours for them to, get them to start. Right. Another thing here, he would never, tell us on what videos he was doing. It would just be, so ridiculous. It was ridiculous of how many times that people were to get really, really ticked off about this person because they never updated him on anything. So, it was very ridiculous. It was very stupid. It was very, very ridiculous, and it was stupid. So, during this whole entire time, of this whole entire video, I don't even have any words, but this was really, really stupid. Then the headset, just kind of I were to say glitched, even though it didn't. I just hopped off because I was not even going to botherment of the whole entire stupid situation. Ben then, I called Ben then. I was like, hey, listen, I just hopped off because it got really, really stupid. And he says, nah, that's great, that's cool, that's alright, that's cool. We just ended the video, and I'm just like, thank God, how did it go? And he goes, same as usual, hectic. And I asked them, I'm like, how's Crystal's neck? Are they doing okay? And they go, oh, they're doing okay, they're doing okay. Their headset died the moment the video ended. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay. And then, apparently, on that same day, Rose got the message of this, and she got mad at Peter. So, Peter had to do a little cutscene with just her. And, till this day, even though the channel is canceled, till this day, he still has not posted a video. He has still not posted a video. Another one that they did was Werewolf. Now, I was in this one. Now, the werewolf one, I don't really know what happened in the werewolf one. All I know was that they were teasing, like, a lot of people. And honestly, in my opinion, it wasn't pretty cool. It wasn't cool. It was actually pretty rude of him to tease, like, a few of the people, even though they don't want to be teased. And I really couldn't do anything about it, because when I opened my mouth, like, okay, if somebody were to open their mouth while explaining to them, or explaining to Peter, like, hey, this is not nice, can you stop it? He will get up on your face and start complaining to you. If you were to continue arguing with him, he'll be like, okay, you're getting kicked, you're getting banned, you're getting kicked, and he would immediately kick you off. Like, he will kick you off. That's the type of guy he was. So I really couldn't do anything other than, like, say, hey, are you okay? Which back then, I really wish I could have done more. I really wish I could have done more for those people. I really wish I did. So, enough about, like, the whole entire bragging about, like, the videos and such. Let's talk about the recent. So, like I said before, if you really want to know what actually happened, my friend Jacob has posted on their video, which I believe you go down to my YouTube channel, look at the contact right now, you'll be able to see it. So, short story of this, we tried to convince him, but he left, I would say, because he chose to not listen to us, and believed more about what his girlfriend was telling him. Oh, which, by the way, the girlfriend is an absolute jerk, I would say. His girlfriend's an absolute jerk, I would say. Sorry about that, everybody. His girlfriend was an absolute jerk, I would say. She would post inappropriate stuff, like, on the general chat, and even to those that kids have access to. And it was very, very, very serious. It was extremely serious. Heck, I remember that she were to get banned a lot. And no matter how many times we have convinced Peter to not date this person and to keep her away from us because she kept on posting inappropriate stuff, he wouldn't listen. He would not listen. He had chose a horrible girlfriend. He had chose a horrible person, yet he still sticked with that person. He still sticked with that woman. And I know for a fact of this because, a few people actually left Spider Squad because of this one specific girl, and it's because Peter wouldn't step it up and actually took things into his own hands. So, when I explained to Peter, like, a bunch of red flags, it seemed like we actually got a really good start. It seemed like he actually understood the situation of what I'm trying to get at here. But, out of this, all of a sudden, brushed it off like it was nothing. He literally brushed it off like it was nothing. So, with that being said here, his girlfriend was a jerk. He was a jerk. And it turned into goodbye. They were the jerk trios. They were the jerk trios. And it was absolutely ridiculous. I had to deal with them for like 7 months, I believe. I think it was like 7 months. Yeah, 7 months. I had dealt with them for 7 whole entire months. I had to deal with their absolute stupidityness. And you're wondering yourself, Ace, why didn't you just leave? Hello there, Dozer. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome. I am just explaining the amount of stupidityness. Let me back you up here. Story. We've exposed the person who's done some really messed up things. The video contact was completely messed up. They were a jerk to some of the workers. They have a girlfriend who was completely much of a jerk, and, the boss, who I'm talking about, is Peter, yells at their workers, says, I'm going to quit YouTube. Again, girlfriend's a jerk. And he's also somebody who's not good. basically. That's basically, like, all I can tell you. You're gonna have to go back on the video and just, like, try to see if you can try to catch up on it. I'm just rampaging about this, if I'm being very, very honest right now. I'm just rampaging on this. So, like I said before, no matter how hard we tried to convince this guy, he would not listen. He would not listen to us. And because of that, it had got him to where he is today. Right now as we speak. He had, I'm going to say this thing right now, as the most kind of stretched away as I possibly can. He had lost his Discord server. Like, where all the video ideas were, all the content, all of, like, the general talking, everything. He had lost everything. He lost his Discord server, and he has lost his YouTube channel. He had lost everything, and I mean everything. Even, like, some of his friends who were informed from this, he lost those as well. He had lost those as well, because he wasn't really a nice person to them as well. Because, apparently, from what my friend Kai, I think, Kai or Ashton, I think, I do not remember. I don't remember who it was. Apparently, and I got the information like 2 days ago, apparently, had been talking back, like, Peter had been talking bad to them. Like, saying a lot of bad things about them. And they had no idea about this. They had no idea. So, in this content story right now, they have been helping out Peter with his videos only to get smack talked and rude commented at the end. While he got all the fame. And now saying this thing out loud sounds a bunch of bull. It just really sounds a bunch of bull right now. And I told Peter, like, I remember, like, he was trying to apologize to Rose. Again, that will be a different story for a different time, because honestly, right now, I do not want to get into that story right now. But I'm going to tell that story into another live stream, which I will do, to where I will not be drawing, I'll just be telling the story. So, for this whole entire situation, so, what was I saying? Wait, what was I saying? Rose, what's her? Had a bag about talked. Oh, god dang it, I forgot what I was gonna say. No! No, I forgot what I was gonna say! No! No, god dang it! No! God dang it! No! Interesting. Oh, hey, it's the Meta. How you doing? How you been, my dude? How's you doing? It's going great. Yee. Okay. What was I gonna say? I'm not talked with Rose. Crud, I forgot what I was gonna say. No! What? No! I forgot what I was gonna say! No! Ah, man! You're good. That's good. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. No! Oh, that sucks. I hate when that happens. It was getting really, really good, too. But no, like I said, she'll be a story for a different time. But I will say this, from what I can remember from the last thing I'd spoke of. No, he was horrible. He was absolutely horrible, in my opinion. I did not like him at first, like, at all. When I did that first video with him with the two Spider-Mans and the vampire things, and everybody just going around beating each other up for no reason at all, and me wondering of who is the villain, who's not the villain. Yeah, when he started yelling at me, saying that I'm doing it wrong, yeah, no, it was a bunch of bull. It was a bunch of bull. It was ridiculous of how much I had to put up with them. And honestly, when I can say this right now, when I was not in one of the videos, I remember a few of my friends had told me that there was like this one particular video where Peter were to get like hit on by a bunch of random people. And originally, the original idea was something else, but he had pushed everyone away, so that way it was just him and some other person that was not Midnight at all. So, in my mind, that seemed very suspicious and very wrong, because what about those other people that you brought in to the server to do the video? What about them? Like, where is their spotlight? Like, where is their spotlight? Why are you doing that? Where is their spotlight? I'm not gonna lie, a few people had left that server, and to be honest right now, we had tried to tell him, because like, oh wait, now I remember, okay, now I remember, alright, I remember now, okay, I remember, okay, I have the memory of it now, alright, I'm gonna explain this to you again before I forget about this, okay, so, I remember, it was me, a few of my friends, and Peter and Rose, and, Rose, again, different story, apparently Peter was supposed to apologize to Rose for, like, keeping her, like, in the dark and such, and bad-mouthing her, even though she was, like, almost, like, 85% of the problem, and over time it became Peter's 85% of the problem. So, like, as I said before, it was very, very, very much stupid. It was extremely stupid. It was very stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Very, very stupid. So, we were on there, and I was starting to get very, like, put up. Like, I started, like, get very, very, very irritated from, like, Peter's back-mouthing and such. Bumble and Queen, they tried to, like, get him to listen. Rose was just going in the back, just, like, talking smack and such. I am trying my best here not to lose my mind from this whole entire bunch of stupidityness. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm just like, keep your cool, try to relax yourself, keep your cool, don't lash out. Then Peter said something that triggered it all, and I started yelling at him at the top of my lungs, just going off on the dude, just like going off. And I told them that he would lose everything if he kept this up, and almost like what, 3 months, like 4 months later, he had lost everything. I had warned him. I had told him that if he were to continue doing what he was doing, he would lose everything if he kept this going. Now, here's the thing. He did this to himself. I'll explain this to you right now. He did this to himself. We had tried our best to help him out. Like, we have tried to help the guy out. We really, really did. Heck, I even did. I wanted to see if I could try to help him out. Even though I did not like him at all, I still wanted to help him out. Because the guy looked like he was struggling. But every nag and bad mouth and him yelling and threatening that he would leave and that he would cancel and it would be our fault. And like, heck, he actually threatened his friend, his friend, that he would leave Spider Squad if he did not apologize to me for like using his avatar objects on me. Now, okay, in VR, I have bad fam sense, and I were to say this right now, I don't think like they knew about it or didn't quite fully understand of how bad it was. They did had a Deku suit, and they had used the effects of the Deku suit. And that effect actually made my eye very much in pain. I'm not gonna lie. And for them to threaten them just to say sorry to me was a bit bull. if they wanted to apologize to me, they could have done that themselves. They could have done that themselves if they were ready to. Like, I would accept the apology if they were to do it themselves. But for him to force it on somebody and like saying like if they didn't do this, it would be their fault. Now that right there was stupid. It was stupid. It was very, very stupid. Now, in the end, I forgave the guy who used the Deku abilities on me on VR. I forgave that guy. We're cool now. We're chill. We're cool. But for Peter to do that to somebody, no, that's not a good friend. That's not a good friend at all. That's not a good person. That's really, really not. And like I said before, we tried so hard to get this guy to understand what he was doing was wrong, yet he still chose his jerk of a girlfriend. He still continued to be a big old baby to us, and he still continued to be a jerk. So now, we just don't talk to him anymore, and because of that, he had lost his YouTube and Discord because of it. Because he had deleted those two things. He had deleted those two. And, yeah, because, like, there was a lot of, like, drama to it. It was a lot. The reason why was because, like, we told him to delete those because of the amount of inappropriate 18-plus things that were on those that kids could see and get traumatized of. And amount of threats that there were on YouTube and Discord on those two specific servers and content of YouTube, it was a lot, and it was very, very bad. Again, police are involved in this. Police are involved. You can understand of how bad this guy actually was because things escalated so very quickly, and they had for almost 2 years now. But like I said before, police are involved and they are taking care of the situation. Again, I can't personally say of what it is because I do not know if that's going to affect anything on the channel. Plus, I do not want children to get traumatized or like very much uncomfortable of what I am explaining right now. There's a reason why I'm saying inappropriate text or inappropriate pictures. There's a reason why I'm saying inappropriate. There's a reason why I'm saying that. Because adults can understand it, kids can't. Like some kids. I know like some kids can't. But for those children who can understand it, I am so sorry for you. I feel so bad for you. I literally feel so bad for you. I'm so sorry for you. Plus, not to mention the fact here, it's a lot pressure for me to full-blown out say this, to explain of what this is, and to explain of what... Sorry. It's a lot to explain for what we had to go through with this. I will say, when all of this is over, and when all of this is, like, all situated and such, if I get the chance to, I might be able to explain more, but just explaining right now is a lot for me. It's a lot for me to explain, and a lot for me to cope and try my best not to just, like, not blurt out more things that people do not want to hear. And again, I apologize for probably, like, explaining things that people do not want to hear. But at the same time, it was very, and I'm going to say this right now, it was very, very stressful for all of us to handle this one specific person because they could not, like, stand up. They could not, like, help out. They were a bad leader, and they were a horrible friend to others, and they were very rude and had been extremely rude to some of my friends and to me. So, explaining this, it takes a lot out of me to explain it. But now here I am explaining it to you guys. I were to say this right now. If you're stuck in a situation and there's this person who is not treating you nice, who is treating you horribly and making like these comments like, I'm going to leave the server if this continues, I'm going to quit if this continues, or they say like you're a bad person and all, don't listen to them. Do not listen to them, okay? If you see amount of red flags on them and you do not feel comfortable with them, just leave them. Leave them. Leave them. Explain, like, tell them that you're going to leave because, like, you're basically making me feel uncomfortable and such, and I don't feel happy, right? Or if you want, you just don't gotta explain to them and you can just leave. You could just leave. You don't have to deal with their situation. Hello, Chase! Hi! Welcome! Hi, Chase! Welcome! How you doing? It's been almost like 1 hour since I have posted. 1 hour and 11 minutes. How you doing? Hi, nice to see you. But no, like I said before, if there is a person who is giving you red flags and is just acting like a complete jerk to you and you think it's not comfortable for you, just leave it. Just leave it. Just leave it, in my opinion, because it'll be a lot better. It'll take weights off your shoulders. You would not have to deal with them anymore. You would not have to deal with their stupidity or anything which did not matter. You would have to deal with their amounts of back talk, amounts of yelling, and amounts of stupidityness, and not have to deal with their problems, and not have to deal with anything else. I could never stream that long, by the way. Yeah, honestly, me neither. I wouldn't be able to stream this long either. But here I am streaming and explaining to you guys about the situation. But, again, just leave that toxicating area, my opinion, because you would feel so much better. You would be a lot more better. You would have a lot more confidence. You'll have the weights off your shoulders. You wouldn't have to deal with them pressurizing you, and you wouldn't have to deal there with their constant bull, basically. You wouldn't have to deal with them a lot, in my opinion. So, my advice, leave their area. Leave those who are making you feel like you're not welcome, or if you're just, like, not comfortable with them. Because, honest to God here, we all don't need that in our lives. We all don't need, like, toxic people just telling us what to do and just yelling at us because we weren't there for those specific times and just being outrightly rude to us. And, again, if you guys want to see, like, the videos of what my friend Jacob had posted, if I could go to their content right now, it is right here. It is right here. Right here. This was posted 2 days ago. Exactly 2 days ago. This is the one you need to see. Right now as we speak. So when you guys get the chance, when I end the live stream, if you really want to see, because there's 2 videos. There are 2 videos of this, a 1 and a 2. If you want to see of how this went, you can. I have to warn you, it's a bit muffled, so you won't be able to understand it as much. But my advice, go see it so you can understand the whole situation of this. And when you do, you get a lot more of an understanding of it. I think that might be it. I think that might be it of all, like, what I have for you guys. But again, don't let toxic people take over your whole entire life and tell you what to do and how to do it and not be a complete jerk to you, because honestly, that is not what somebody needs. That's not what somebody needs right now. Also, again, I apologize if I have not been posting a lot right now. I have been dealing with like a lot of things, plus also my motivation on videos and such, so I deeply apologize for that. I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still here. Still here and alive. I do not care if I'm sick. I wanted to do this because, well, why not? Let's see here. Do that. There we go. Is anybody here? Oh. Yee, to you too. I think I might end the live stream like right now because my phone's at 37%, and also I gotta get some rest because I know for a fact that my mom walks in here, she's gonna be like, why are you not resting? And I'm gonna have to explain to her, oh, I was just spilling some tea and information about this one particular person who is an absolute jerk. Now, we got the whole entire Peter thing. Teach you how to sketch? I would love to teach you how to sketch. I would love to do that. Yes, I would love to teach you how to do sketch. Actually, you know what? I'll make a live stream out of it if you want. I could do a live stream of like, hello, welcome to sketching. We're going to learn how to do sketches. And I will teach you or make a video on how to do sketching. I would love to teach you how to do sketching. I would love that. I would love to teach people how to sketch. Because honestly, teaching somebody to draw is very, very cool. It's really, really nice. Because you can get, like, sick. I've been trying to learn. Honestly, okay, hold on. Little side note, right now. Okay, so, basically, like, from what I can give you right now, it's basically about shaping. It's basically about, like, shaping. Like, shapes, like rectangle, triangle, circle, or rectangle, basically. It's all about shaping. So circle will be your head, right? The circle will be your head. Rectangle will be your neck. Square will be your body. And your arms or shoulder blades will be triangle-wise. Basically. It's basically all about doing with shapes, if I were to say. I'm oral tradition, so digital is new for me. Okay. Would you do that with how to use... Would you do that with how to use layers? Okay, layers? Okay, so layers is another thing. Jesus God, I'm gonna have to do a video about this thing. Oh God. I will do a video on how to do layers, sketch, lining, and shading for you guys. How about that? So you guys have a full understanding of what this is, because honestly, if I were to explain this right now, I'd be like talking about this thing for like 2 hours. So, like I said before, I'm gonna probably end the stream right now as we speak, so that way I could probably get started on doing that. I could probably get started on like how to draw, sketch, and shade. Plus layers as well. So that you guys can like see the videos, so that way you guys can like know what to do. Yeah, that sounds sick. Thank you. No problemo! No problemo! I'm always here, even though I'm sick. I do not care. I do not care if I'm sick. I really do not care. Because yesterday I felt completely like my body was just weak, I were to say. I'm doing a lot better. I apologize if I'm yelling at the moment. My ears are a bit clogged right now. I'm a bit deaf at the moment. So, I can still hear, somewhat. I can still hear. I can hear myself, somewhat. I can hear things going on outside my bedroom. And it's just part of the sickness. It's part of the sickness. Don't worry. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be... Try to get better. Get rest. My friends have literally told me that multiple times right now. I know for a fact if one of them sees this, they're gonna be like, why aren't you resting? I'll be like, because I wanted to do a live stream, plus I wanted to do tea spilling, and I did not care. because I know for a fact I'm going to be like that. I'm going to be like that so much. And yeah. So, again, I'm going to end the live stream right now as we speak. And get some rest and hopefully work on that video. Don't worry, I will get it done this month or this week. I will get it done for you guys so where you guys can see on how I do sketch, lining, shading, light, and layers. And I can give you some good pointer tips. I can give you guys some good pointer tips on this. So I hope I hope I will get to see you guys next time, and y'all have a great day. Bye-bye!